JEM is my name, no one else is the same. JEM is my name. JEM.
Hey! Hey. Have you seen the show The Boys? It's on, I don't know, Amazon? What platform it's on, it makes no difference. I have no idea why I clarified that. Need to make an artist clarification, too. See right there, it says art by Victoria Roboto. Yeah, it just means this. I read the credits wrong. The actual art in the book is Jen St. Stange? Really not sure. So Jen is the artist, and Victoria Roboto is the colors again. I was wrong because I'm like, oh, Vicky's doing the art. Okay. No, she did the covers. So, oops, my comments on the art still apply. Just wrong person. So just like to give credit where credit is due. So, The Boys. In season 1, 2, somewhere around there, you remember that scene where Maeve, her producers were talking to her, and they were like, yeah, it's okay that you have a girlfriend because the lesbian thing plays really well to these particular demographics that we're trying to court and la-di-da. And they were being all gross about that. And she's like, yeah, I'm bi. It's like, no, lesbian, that plays better. Remember that scene? They may have got that from here, because that happens in here. So this story, the girls are all moving into Pizzazz's beach house so that they can live together under one roof, and the film crew can film the shenanigans that ensue. So it turns out that Mary Stormer did not sign the contract. What? Why? I thought we were all on board, says Pizzazz, and by I thought we were all on board, I told you to sign it, right? So we do some more flashbacks, and we find out that the executives and the producers of the show were essentially doing the exact same thing. They're like, oh yeah, we love your relationship with Kimber. The lesbian thing is totally in right now. It's like, could you be any grosser about this? And they're trying to play up the rivalry with the other band, and then they take it further, and they're like, and we have all kinds of sponsors lining up to sponsor you to meet your weight loss goals. And it's like, at what point did I say I had weight loss goals? It's, oh man. So so she understandably stormered right out of there and didn't sign the contract. So she's trying to tell this to Pizzazz now. And she mentions to Pizzazz, she says, look, I don't want my sexuality and my body to be a sideshow attraction, to be the main event. I don't want it to be studied and commented on. I get that all the time as it is, and I don't like it. And Pizzazz says something along the lines of something that probably most of us would say. It's like, I either didn't know that was something you dealt with, or I thought that's something that you just accepted as part of your life now. And it can definitely be very easy for those of us who are not challenged in specific ways to not recognize when others are challenged in those specific ways, right? It's like, well, no one online is making fun of how I look, so no one's making fun online, making fun of how you look, right? If I'm not seeing it, it's not happening. No. Nah. Not how that works. So, Stormer is, or rather, Pizzazz is getting a little bit of a reality check from Stormer. And Stormer's not stupid. Pizzazz is not stupid. She knows that Stormer has put up with a lot of stupid garbage. And there's a lovely bit here. It's one of the flashbacks to when Pizzazz first recruits Stormer into the band, and they're playing a gig at some point, and some asswipe is in the audience saying, "Hey, get that whale off the stage!" And Pizzazz stops, jumps into the audience, and punches him in the face, and goes to jail. But Stormer posts bail and hugs her and says, "Thank you, but you can't do that again. We're going to be really famous. You can't just attack everyone who's cruel to me." And Pizzazz says, "Yes, I can." Yeah. I love these characters. They're doing such a really wonderful job at developing some interesting characters in a lot of places. That's what makes the parts that I have a bone to pick with so frustrating, because, man, the good stuff in these books are really good. That makes the less than good stuff frustrating. But, so far I'm enjoying this arc. So we close with Stormer realizing that music, she's like, I just want to sing and do music and share that part of myself with the world, but music, particularly as an art form of expression, is not just sharing the music. Especially when you're a creative, when you're a songwriter, you're sharing a part of yourself, and that's a realization that Stormer comes into. She says, "You know what? The world is not fair. We all get dealt different hands, and mine definitely has its challenges and its bad cards, but I really do want to share myself with the world." And she has she has a really great thing in here somewhere. She has a really long soliloquy at the end here that's really well written and very touching. But this is my favorite bit, when she's mostly talking about herself and why she's doing it, and she comes to a bit where she's actually talking essentially about the producers of this show. She says, "But I think it was only today that I realized I'm not just doing it for me, participating in this show. I'm not just putting myself out there so that I can have a magnificent life. I'm also doing it for you. Because if people like me run and hide, if we pretend for you that we don't exist, then you just don't get any smarter." Ooh, I love that. Ooh, I love that. That, yes. Now what does Pizzazz say? Let's Hell yeah, Storm. Hell yeah.